Howdy folks, I'm your host, Roguestar K17, and I've come to bring you all some more Dark Souls. The intro you just saw is the remnants of the last episode I tried to record, but for some reason OBS decided to not take my audio anymore, and I had to switch it to a different setting in order for it to read my audio again. Not sure what that was about, but in any case, I had about 45 minutes of footage that had no audio at all. So I turned them all into a short compilation, which I've made into the intro for this video. So, in the last episode, we got the Chaos Ember, we got, made our way down the Great Hollow, upgraded our Pyromancy Flame a little bit, met the Stone Dragon, and ended Sigmar's quest.
Dear Father,
Give her a hug, you heartless bitch. He went hollow and she had to kill him. I feel so bad for her. Because she says she's just going to go back to Katarina now. She's not even undead, I don't think. She just came looking for him. She was able to survive this place. Which means that if she died, she would have died for good. She wouldn't have come back. I wonder why he went hollow. Does that mean he died? Well, in any case, I'll be heading to the next point of interest now. We've got some stuff we need to do. And soon, we're going to make our way into the DLC. Our old friend Vamos.
Why, that's an ember unlike any that I have seen. A very curious pattern. Could it be the flame of the legendary witch? I know. Suppose you left that ember with me. Old Vamos would never let you down. No, not ever. Yes, splendid. Splendid indeed. My, oh my, you precious little thing.
And now he can modify your stuff with Chaos. And I think I am going to get myself a Fire Claymore, or a Chaos Claymore. Yeah, let's go easy.
If that'll be all, then you'll
What weapon would be good to Chaos if not the Claymore? Something that scales with humanity. Doesn't really need to do much else. A curved greatsword used in a mysterious ancient rite, imbued with a frightful occult energy which restores HP with each hit. You know, a Chaos one of these might not be so bad, and with 24 strength I can one-hand it. Because I got that for my lovely Zweihander. That weighs 10. This weighs 10. So it's like the Zweihander, just not as powerful. I'll throw Chaos on this, and this will be my healing sword.
Why, you have an ember, do you? Ah, forget about it. I don't deal with that kind. What has gone wrong with embers these days?
Yeah, he doesn't like the other embers in my inventory. Feels the need to speak up about it. Oh wait, that's right. I gotta upgrade the weapon normally first. Ah, crap. I'm gonna need shards. Well, alrighty then.
What was that about? Don't be coming around here without a good reason.
Yeah, that's what he says if you don't get anything from him. Alright, I'm gonna get some Titanite shards.
Oh, my. What a brilliant ember you have there. I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons. Splendid. Splendid. Thank you. Andre Yvastora never disappoints. I assure you.
It's funny, magic is the only one you can get by default. You have to find even the small divine ember where you can get divine weapons. It's always worth it when I'm doing a faith build, though.
Don't get yourself not.
I did not want to do that. I just wasted the extra Estus flask.
That's an odd ember you have there. I know it won't be easy. I'm afraid you'll.
Okay. I don't know why I went from the bottom.
Don't get yourself neither.
So I just realized I could use the server. But I feel like that would kind of just be what I've already got. And now that I'm looking at it, this is also the same weight and strength requirement as my Zweihander, so I'd be able to use this as well if I wanted to. Now this looks pretty mean. Oh, bro, that is horrifying. Oh, I mean, God, the server's cool. It wouldn't cost me much to upgrade the other one now, though. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I could use this as another character. Although I'll probably use the Flamberge as her. I never really used the server. Oh. You know what? I don't care. That's too freaking cool to say no to. It's gonna be a chaos weapon. It's gotta be chaotic. I mean, health per hit. That is gonna be useful though. I am so torn. I am so torn by this. Honestly, I can farm enough red chunks to upgrade them both. I'll upgrade them both. Oh well. We'll do the server first. We'll do the. I already upgraded it. We'll do the server first. Okay. That I have never used either of these weapons before. I've honestly never really cared to get a chaos, but I want to get a chaos weapon now. I don't know. And I guess I can show off where to farm the red chunks and stuff. Alright, we are here in the Abyss. We're here for a specific reason. Not Dion. I have upgraded my server to a chaos server now. It is time for us to head down and farm some red chunks. And unlock the main farming spot of the game.
I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
Bro, his mouth and eyes look like they just need to be dunked in water. Like, so bad. Just put the dude's whole head in water. Like, do you not have access to water? My God.
Very well. Be still. Entrust thy flesh to me.
Offer souls to the Lord vessel. Again, like, where is this place? Why is it up from where he's at and down from where the other guy is? Is that a door? Who the hell knows?
Magnificent. You have followed my teachings faithfully. You are the true Lord of men, the Dark Lord. Now go forth and rid us of that enfeebled Gwyn. I, Ka, shall await you here.
Yeah, I think these guys are all pretty strong against fire, so I'm gonna have to get my sword out and fight fire with fire. I remember my first time playing, I was like, ugh, a knight. I was like, I'm gonna go mess him up. But then if you stay here long enough, more start coming out. I went to go back, and I realized there were more. It's crazy. I don't really understand this space right. Well, that's, you know, interesting. What the hell is that space? Where? That's pretty stupid. Not playing Elden Ring. Alright. Yeah, you can watch Silver Knights go by. They're all shiny and silvery, I think. Yeah, because they still have the proper horns. But they're carrying Black Knight swords and not Silver Knight swords. Which, you know, makes me think that those swords are, like, shiny and silvery, too. Man, I wonder what these swords would have looked like, all nice and shiny. Kiln of the First Flame. Let's beat the shit out of some Black Knights. Yeah, the first guy just drops you a regular chunk, which is very nice. It's crazy, all this stuff has just been scorched from, like, the same direction. What the hell is this? Like, all the people that say this is underground, I'm like, you can see the sun. How would this be in the thing in Izalith? I talked about that in the episode as well, like that theory that's out there that, that big disc is the kiln of the First Flame, and then the Great Hollow is like its chimney because it's even built like a kiln. But like, the actual first flame is over there. And they, like, built this whole thing around it, I guess, to, like, honor it or something. So it's not even underground. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't... It's like they say one thing, but then it's not that. So I never know what to think. All this stuff is just so confusing to me. This friggin' wall, man. Like, what did we just come out of? Is that like a portal through space-time, or what? Why do I feel like I'm not going to get an answer to any of these questions? Oh, shit. This is really not Elden Ring, so I need to stop trying to do a counter. Oh my god. Oh, cool. The first one drops a red chunk, so I only have to fight 2. Yeah, I think depending on which one you want, you have to go farther and farther. Which sucks. See, I'm going to farm these for a bit. I'm not going to go all the way, because, you know, I want to do the DLC stuff first, so I'll be back when I have enough red chunks to upgrade my weapon. Honestly, I was on my way to go to where I can get into the DLC, and it occurred to me that as any other character, I would really be stressing this fight, but to be honest, I got full Black Iron Tarkus armor on and the Flame Stone Plate ring, so I really don't care what this guy's got to say. I also have 20 Estus Flasks from that, because I guess when you put all the boss souls on it, it becomes like supercharged or something. How about you bring your scary ass on down here and I'll whoop that ass? Huh? How's about that? I might hit you with a damn spell too. Alright. I'm gonna see what the spell does. Dodge that, bitch. Is that all you can do? Well, what was that? Why did just that attack specifically one-shot me? Well, finally got him. It was very risky. See, I started off, I ran under his legs and hit him a bunch with the sword. And I got lucky with how much I got to hit him before he got angry. Because then he just started doing that big backstep shit. And it was getting hard for me to keep up with him from one backstep to the next. So I eventually just had to run that way, take 2 hits, and then kind of peek out and shoot arrows at him. Because at that point, I had gotten him down to a little less than 1/4 of his health. So I just shot arrows at him the rest of the way. So I'm proud I didn't do it completely just by shooting arrows at him, but I was still stupid nonetheless. That I had to shoot arrows at him after a certain point, because you really can't melee him for like that long at all. At a certain point, he's just going to keep putting distance and then using his one-shot attacks. Because I had fully upgraded Black Iron Tarkus armor, plus the hood of the chick. So like, there was no possible way I could have had more fire resistance than that. I even had the stone plate ring on. Like, there was just no way I could have had more than that. In any case, Now that we've finally killed him, we can move on to our real destination. Man, why did I go back up the stairs? Yeah, we're gonna head back to the tower we came up to fight the Taurus demon for the first time, and then we're gonna go down that tower all the way, and it's gonna take us out near the place where we need to be, where we fought the first Hydra. And the Hellkite Dragon is forever dead! Wow, so this +4 Chaos server actually kills these guys in 2 heavy hits. Or 1 heavy hit and a light hit. Interesting. How many Great Chaos Fireballs does it take? Only the 1. I bet you even Great Fireball would take these guys out 1 shot. Ah, come on, there's got to be another around here somewhere. I couldn't have killed them all that easily. What am I talking about? I am Samael the Beast. Of course I could have killed them all that easily. Oh, still kind of disappointing, though. I don't even know if I went over here and fought the Crystal Golem after fighting the Hydra the first time. It's mainly a thing I only care about if I'm a sorcerer. Ah, I should put on the Rusted Iron Ring. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I definitely don't need the Flamestone Plate one on anymore. I need to switch back to my spell one. Now, you can climb up here and it takes you up into the Darkroot Basin. But I don't really think it's all that too useful of a spot. I mean, it puts you behind the Hydra, I guess. It's really hard to tell if there's ground here. I always feel like there's not. Yeah, it's time to hit this guy with everything we got. All the spells in our arsenal. Yeah. Taste Ascended Pyromancy Flame. Wow, that was really all you could take. Oh, it's a good thing she didn't get hit in the lava. Why are you here?
So, it is thou who rescueth me. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long, so, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. Thou art in need. Pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Huh. Now I think you have to reload this area, and there will be like a portal right here where Manus will pull you in. So, time for a Homeward Bone! Alright, we're back. Just wrecked those crystal dudes again, and her summon sign is here, whether you are hollow or not. I wouldn't summon her to help fight the boss. I don't think she does that. Oh, that's a body. Okay.
I am Dusk of Ulasil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
You get the proper bow. Now, she's got some pretty useful sorceries. The repair, well, I mean, it repairs your stuff. Repair equipped weapons and armor. The sorcery is part of everyday life in Ulasil. Its effect resembles repair powder, which must have found its way into the culture of this lost land. But repairs in this game aren't from bonfire to bonfire. They're constant. So does this mean that you could just equip the spell, use it, and then unequip it? And then you wouldn't have to spend any money on your stuff? Chameleon spell. Hidden weapon, really only good for PvP. Not a simple augmentation, making it dependent on the skill of its caster. An example of the capacity of Ulasil sorceries to control light. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of dissipation, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into environs with astounding camouflage. Ulasil Ivory Catalyst. Sorcery of the Lost Land of Ulasil, formed by enchanted whitebark branches. The whitebark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. So yeah, these sorceries don't get stronger with higher intelligence because they're not attacks. But this thing says it boosts sorcery adjustment. I'm not sure what exactly it means by that. We'll get that though, so that we buy something from her. Okay, there we go.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Now she recalls being saved by Artorias. Who I think was sent to save her for some reason. I'm not sure why Artorias was in Ulasil. He probably had some reason or another. Ah yes, here we go. Wait a second, it's not here! I forgot, there's something you have to do or get, isn't there? That just gives you her stuff. No, her crown is pretty cool. If I remember correctly. Wearer is blessed by all manner of magic. This raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic also rises. Interesting. Alright, so, turns out that the thingy doesn't drop, the Crystal Golem up here doesn't drop the broken pendant, which is Crystal Golem isn't in the original version of the game, he's in the, Alright. My armor's upgraded now, guys, it's not gonna work out for you. Also, I literally heal as I kill you. Now that backstab usually looks pretty lame to me when you do it with just a regular sword. But this thing looks like it would rip their guts out when you do that. So I actually really like this weapon. I've never really used the server before because its light moveset seems so ordinary. There's some pretty good distance with that. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I've never really messed with it. But now that I look closer at it, it is a really cool looking sword, and I do kind of like that hook idea. It's just, I don't know. 24 strength seemed like a very heavy investment for how early I usually pick this weapon up, because I don't usually get the mass... Oh my god. Zweihander. I don't know why I was trying to think of a word that started with an M. I guess I'm just retarded. Are you, like, buffed by the spell or something? Yeah, you only get that after you do something. What is it that you have to do to trigger that? Oh yeah, you have to kill the golden crystal golem first, which I hadn't done. I was, you know, really waiting on that for some reason. I don't know why. I hate having to go rest at a bonfire and then go back through all those crystal golems to fight the thing and then go back through again to talk to Dusk. I only ever do that if I'm a sorcerer trying to get some of her spells, like at least cast light so I can do Tomb of the Giants easily. Anywho, look at this thing. I never noticed all the cool details on it. Such a weird shape for a sword. And it takes a little bit of HP on hit. Such a weird thing. A lot of people use this weapon. It's just, for how small it is compared to the Zweihander, with also the same damage difference, because the Zweihander is just so powerful, they both have the same weight and strength requirements, even though the server, to me, feels more like a thick claymore with no thrust. So I always just stick with my claymore when I pick this thing up. I'm like, nah, I'm going to keep using my claymore. And then I get the Zweihander, and I promise myself I'm not going to pump the levels into strength I need to use it, but I always cave. I always cave. But it's the Zweihander that makes me willing to cave, okay? I'm not going to cave for the server. If I've already got the strength, I guess I might as well use it, because I've only ever... I do this build a lot, but I usually stick with the claymore and save my strength. But this time I went on the strength. Went with the strength. I've only ever done that one other time, but yeah. Since I have it, I'll use it, but I won't get it just to use it. That's how I feel about that. And I guess that's why I've never really used it until now. Alright, now which bonfire is going to take me closest? I guess I'll go with the Sunlight Altar again, since the dragon's dead. Alright, Twilight Princess style through the portal, here we go. Although I think this game may have come before Twilight Princess, though I might be mistaken on that. So I guess this is Dusk's, like, real body. What position is she even in? Is she, like, in a prayer position, or is it just hunched over? I can't tell. It looks like the hands may be, like, cupped together almost in, like, a prayer position, but it's hard to tell through the water. In any case, wow, look at this. This is trippy. Whoa. Alright. Alright, now we gotta figure out where the hell we are in the next episode, because I'm gonna call this one here. For anyone who stumbled across this video, I hope it was worth the watch. If it was, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see anyone in the next episode. Peace!